It's Alexis Hasselberger, time management and productivity coach. Does your desktop layout, like what you actually have on your screen, have anything to do with how much you get done and how productive you are? You know, I'm starting to think so because people ask me this all the time. This is a question that people ask me frequently is what does my desktop layout look like? So while I am very happy to share this with you, I want to also preface this with the fact that yours could be totally different, right? It's not what is right for me, it's what's right for you. And so I want to share with you what's right for me in the hopes that it'll get you thinking about what's right for you and what makes sense for your workflow. So here's what my setup looks like. Right now, maybe I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, I have a giant monitor, like one of those big curved monitors. I did not have this for a very long time. In fact, I worked on a 13-inch laptop screen for, a very, very long time with no external monitors. But now I have this giant screen because I have remembered that when I've had jobs in the past where I had 3 screens, I was the most productive then. And so this big screen allows me to kind of mirror having multiple screens and they're kind of all in one place. So that's what I have now. That's what I like. But you could set something like this up in a variety of different ways. You can have multiple monitors, use your laptop and an external monitor, et cetera. Or, even when I did not have a big monitor, I had ways to model what I'm doing now currently, but just in a smaller size. So the way that I think about it is this. I want to make sure that my desktop layout is helping me towards my goals. It's helping me get the work done that I need to get done. And so what this means for me is that one side is my calendar. Always up in the corner is my calendar so that I always know what I am supposed to be doing and where I am supposed to be. In addition to having a calendar for my meetings and appointments, I also have a toggleable calendar that I use for time blocking. So I can toggle it on and off and it can kind of overlay my calendar. And this allows me to block off what I'm actually doing throughout the day when I'm not in meetings. So that's always on one side. Now, on the other side of the screen, I have my task system open always 100% of the time. Without it, I wouldn't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. So that is necessary. That's over here all the time. Now, in the middle, in my central field of vision, that's where I have whatever the thing is that I'm working on in the moment. So I'm making sure that I have the most amount of space for the thing that is taking the most of my attention or what I want to be doing. Yet I have that calendar there so I don't miss anything, and I have my task list there so I have all of the details. And then throughout the day, my workflow is such that, I'll look at the calendar to see what I'm supposed to be doing then. I will then look at the task system to make sure I have all the details of, whatever it is I'm supposed to be working on. And then I'll be working on it right in the middle. Now, I wonder, are you thinking, what about email? What about Slack? Where do these live? And that's a really important call out because those are things that happen only when I am focusing on them. So for instance, if the thing I'm doing right now is processing email will be on the center screen. But if it's not something I'm doing right now, it's actually closed and out of the way so that it doesn't distract me. Same thing for Slack or any other kind of messaging. So I don't know what's right for you, but I'm willing to bet you probably haven't spent too much time thinking about what the optimal layout for you is. So the next thing to do would be to think about, what are the screens that you have available to you? If you only have one, that's okay too. You can kind of make it work within there. I certainly did that for a really long time. But think about for your workflow, for your day, what are the important things that you need to have up all the time to make sure that you're, on target, moving forward, et cetera. And then what are the things that, are part of your workflow that you need to have kind of in your central field of vision. So I hope this helps you to introspect a little bit and see what might work better for you. And if not, then maybe it was fun to get a little bit of a glimpse into what somebody else is doing. Now, if you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it, go ahead and subscribe so that you'll never miss a video.
She said, you should probably subscribe because only 13.9% of people that watch our videos are actually subscribed. So you could really help us out if you subscribed.